guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my special. So we'll be starting some 27 days challenge for these semi students. Please, I want you guys to just stick to this video from the beginning to the end. So we're looking at relative atomic mass today. How to calculate some questions regarding relative atomic mass. So you guys just need just two formulas for this. That's two formulas you can solve any question that is regarding what relative atomic mass. So whenever you want to solve any question that is regarding relative atomic mass, I told you guys that you need how many formulas? Just two formulas. If you know these two formulas, you can actually solve anything regarding what relative atomic mass. So like the first one is this. This is the first formula. He said that relative atomic mass is equal to what? Mass 1 abundance 1 plus what? Mass 2 abundance 2. This M is called what? Mass. Why this alpha is called what? Abundance. So JAM can ask you to calculate either relative atomic mass or you have to calculate what? Abundance. That is the two questions that they need to ask. Or maybe if they want to twist it, they can always ask for mass. But it's rare for you to see any question that is regarding what mass. But what they will always ask you guys is what is relative atomic mass and what? And abundance. So the second formula is what? Is alpha 1 plus alpha 2 is equal to 1. If you guys know these two things, you can actually what? Solve anything regarding what? Relative atomic mass. So the isotopes of an element, so we're giving two isotopes here, isotope 1 and isotope 2. Now, what is that isotope? Isotopes, they are elements, like elements. Elements can be A, can be B, it can be C. But isotopes are elements that have the same atomic number. That is, they have the same atomic number, but their masses will be what? Will be different. That means that I can have isotope A and what? And B. They can have the same thing. And note, isotopes, they are almost the same number, like the same elements, but they will have what? Same atomic number, but different mass number. That is why oxygen is an isotope, because what? Oxygen has what? Has 18 as the mass number, and it was 16. But their atomic number are always what? They are always the same thing. Are you getting my point? So since you already know the meaning of isotope now, I guess we can solve the question now, right? Now, the isotope of an element, we are given two isotopes, A and B. That is elements that are the same, but they have the same what? Atomic number, but different what? Mass number. Are in the proportion of 10% and 90% respectively. Calculate the relative atomic mass. I tell you guys that you guys just need how many formulas? Just two formulas. But this is first one. This is general one that you guys need. That is relative atomic mass equals what? Mass 1 alpha 1 plus what? Mass 2 alpha 2. And the next thing you have to do is that write out your parameters. Now, we are given two isotopes, right? We have 18 as the mass number. The second one, we are giving what? 16 as the what? As the mass number. Are you getting your point now? Now, what is the mass of this guy? The mass here is what? It is 18, right? The mass here is what? It is 16. We don't need the atomic number at all because we are just dealing with what? Mass number here. Now, what is now the abundance? The abundance for this are in the proportion of 10%. That means 10% is for what? Is for this. And why 90% is for this? So 10% is this, 10%. Why the remaining what? 90% is what? Is for this. So relative atomic mass is equal to what? Everybody, what's our mass one? Our mass one is what? Is 18 times 10%, right? But anytime you say percentage means that stuff over what? Over 100%. Are you getting the point now? So this one is going to be what? It's going to be 16, right? 16 times y abundance 2 is what? It is 90%. So that's going to be what? 18 times 10 over what? 100. Because I told you guys that anything that is percentage means that what? It is over 100. Plus 16 times what? 90 over what? Over 100. So that's what? 18 times 10 plus what? We have what? 16 times what? 90. But the LCM is what? Is 100. I mean, I can have 100. So 18 times 10 is what? Is 180, right? 16 times 90 is what? It will be 1440 over what? Over 100. 180 times 1440 is what? It gives us 1620 over what? Over 100. So we're going to have what? 16.2. So these are our relative atomic mass. The relative atomic mass of isotope of an element, this is given to be 16.2. That means we are given the relative atomic mass here. We are given the RAM here to be what? To be 16.2. And what is their respective abundance? That means they are looking for what? For abundance 1 and what? And abundance 2. That means what do we have now? Like for this first one, the mass here is what? It is 18, right? While the second one is what? It is 16. I told you guys the other time that you guys just need to know how many formulas. Just two formulas. The first formula is what? It is RAM equal to what? Mass 1, everybody, abundance 1 plus what? Mass 2, abundance 2. And remember the second formula. The second formula is what? It is abundance 1 plus what? Abundance 2 is equal to what? It's equal to 1. So anytime you are looking for abundance 1, you have to make alpha 2 the subject of the formula. Anytime I'm looking for alpha 2, you have to make what? Alpha 1 the what? So now I'm looking for alpha 1. That means what? I have to make what? Alpha 2 the what? The subject of the what? Of the formula. That means I have what? Alpha 2 plus alpha 1 is equal to what? 1, right? Why? Because what? I'm looking for this, right? That means I'm going to make this the what? The subject of the formula. That's going to be what? Alpha 2 is equal to what? 1 minus what? Alpha 1. That means anywhere I see alpha 2, I will do what? I will put what? 1 minus what? Alpha 1. So I will have what? I will have RAM, right? Is equal to what? Mass 1 alpha 1 plus what? Mass 2. Everybody, what is alpha 2? Alpha 2 is what? Alpha 2 is what? 1 minus alpha 1. Right? That means I will have what? I will have my RAM to be given to what? Mass 1 alpha 1 plus what? Mass 2 into brackets what? 1 minus what? Alpha 1. Are you getting my points now? Now we are given the RAM to be what? To be 16.2. That means I have what? 16.2 is equal to what? Everybody, what's mass 1? My mass 1 is what? Is 18 alpha 1 plus what? Everybody, what's mass 2? My mass 2 is what? Is 16. So 1 minus what? Alpha 1. Are you getting my point? Again, I will have what? 16.2 is equal to what? 18 alpha 1 plus what? 16 times 1 is what? It's 16 minus 16 times alpha 1 is what? 16 alpha 1. Are you getting the point at all? Now I will have what? 16.2. Now if I bring this guy to this place, what is what? Minus what? Minus 16 is equal to what? 18 alpha 1 minus what? Minus 16 alpha 1. That means I'm going to have what here? I'm going to have what? 0.2 here, right? It's equal to what? 18 alpha 1 minus 6, that's what? 2 alpha 1. That means I'm going to what? Very percent by what? By 2. This one also by what? By 2. Alpha 1 is equal to what? 0.1. So, but anytime we are solving for abundance is not always in the decimal like this. That means what? You have to convert it to what? To percentage. That is why 0.1 times what? Times 100. It will give us what? 10%. Now, if I remove 100 minus 10, that's what? 90%. So, my alpha 2 is going to be what? 90%. Now, if you guys remember the other time that when we are looking for alpha 1, I make what? Alpha 2 the what? The subject of the formula. But now I'm not looking for alpha 2. That means I have to do what? I have to make this one the what? The subject of the formula. That means I'm going to have what? Alpha 1 is equal to what? 1 minus what? Alpha 2. That means anywhere I see alpha 1, I will put 1 minus alpha 2. That means I'm going to have what? My RAM, right? It's equal to what? Mass 1. Everybody, what is alpha 1? My alpha 1 is what? It is 1 minus alpha 2. That's 1 minus alpha 2, right? Plus what? Mass 2 alpha 2. Now, everybody, what is my mass 1? My mass 1 is what? Is 18. And what is my RAM? 16.2. That's what? 16.2 is equal to what? 18 into brackets what? 1 minus alpha 2 plus what? Everybody, what's mass 2? 16 alpha 2. That's going to be what? 16.2 is equal to what? 18 times 1 is what? Is 18. Minus 18 times alpha 2 is what? Is 18 alpha 2. Plus what? Plus 16 alpha 2. I'm going to have 16.2 is what? 18. Now, minus 18 alpha 2 plus 16 alpha 2. You are owing someone 18 naira and you have 16 naira with you. Now, if you are going to give the person the 16 naira, that means you are still owing the person was 2 naira. The going to was minus 2 alpha 2. Now, if we transfer this one to this side, it's going to be 16.2 minus what? Minus 18 is equal to what? Minus 2 alpha 2, right? So 16 minus 16.2 minus 18 is what? Is minus 1.8. It's equal to what? Minus 2 alpha what? Alpha 2. That's going to be what? Divide both sides by what? Minus 2. Minus 2, right? Over what? Over minus 2. Cancel, right? This one cancel. That's alpha 2 is equal to what? 0.9, right? I told you guys that you can never read abundance like this. You have to convert it to what? To percentage, right? That means by multiplying by what? By 100. That's going to be what? 90%. So in fact, let me just give you guys a clue. Whenever you calculate the alpha 1, alpha 1 is very maybe like give you like 10%. Just minus 0, 100 minus 10. That's 90% for the second one. So this has been the end of our class for today. I hope you guys have learned one or two things. Please, I want you guys to like, share, and also comment, and also share it to your friends that you feel like doing this. Jam is 27 days. See you next time.